All right, it is a little after 5 in the morning. I have an idea for an app, and I'm talking quietly because whole family is sleeping and I'm downstairs vibe coding here. So I'm gonna walk through this as quiet as I can for the next 20 minutes or so. What I want to do is I want to create a um, very simple, mobile friendly newsletter. No bells or whistles, nothing crazy. Inspiration is bare blog, just like the bare necessities. So I I really don't know anything about coding, and I've been vibe coding for a couple of months now at the most. Um, and I've made a couple things, and I'm gonna walk through this. So like I am very much at your level. If you're new, I am new. Okay, we will figure this out together. Okay, so I have a cursor open. I did a breakdown, deep breakdown of what I want in this app the other day. Um, and so these are my notes, and this was from Chat GPT as I went through it. So here, let's start fresh. Um, so this can be done in Chat GPT. This can also be done in Cursor and talk through it in Cursor. I'm just doing this here, and I'm going to cross-reference. So I'm asking it if it can provide me the exact step-by-step prompts to use in Cursor for creating the MVP of this app. Now I have Cursor open and I need the prompts. Okay, so it's analyzing. There we go. I don't know if it'll let me copy because I don't have Word, I have Google Docs. There we go. Okay. Create a minimal HTML project using Tailwind. I want to build a mobile first newsletter tool with clean styling. Yeah, nice. So Tailwind is just, from my understanding, um, like the design aspect of it. Um, okay, for the style. Okay, now I'm gonna go back to cursor. I want agent mode here, and let's just paste it. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Help you create a mobile first. Trim tool. So lots going on. A great way of clean workspace. Okay, the following. So it even said we should see index, tailwind, style. Okay, move that over here. I don't know enough to disagree. Nope, don't want that. Okay. I'm going to accept those. Oh, tailwind. Yep. Okay, there we go. Cool. I'm going to accept those. Okay, let's build the tailwind. Yeah. I get like 20 or 30 minutes, 3 or 4 days a week to vibe, and it's before I head to work, and it is the hardest thing to shut the computer and walk away. But that's the time I have, and that's where I build until I build something that takes off, and then in that case, I can just build all the time, right? Okay, so I'm not sure what it's doing. Let's read this here. We've created the minimal HTML project, tailwind, a clean, yep, okay, newsletter creation interface, projects that you're well. To view the project, tailwind build process is running in watch mode. Okay, so open that in your browser. Let me just try clicking on this. Let's see. Okay. Here. Can you help me review this? Check it out locally. Okay. So it's going to run on the local server 8000. All right, let's go here. Whoa. That is freaking sick. That is so much better than I thought the MVP, the first go around, would look like. Let me tell you what I want it to look like. Mockups. Mockups. Boom. Okay, so just send it, subs, share. Super simple. Simple send. Home and settings. So this is what the compose would look like. Probably need like all the different, characters up there, but just as simple and basic as possible. Adding subs, scheduling, right? Scheduling your newsletter to go out. I don't know, this one or this one. This one kind of looks better, but this is more user friendly. And then this would be like the front facing, like landing page, sign up page that people would have. And that's the simple send logo. Okay, so that's what I want it to look like. And now let's go back. Let's go back here and let's go step 2. Okay, so build the home screen. You guys send it subs. Okay. Now, create a home screen in HTML using Tailwind that displays 3 large buttons: send, subs, and share. Use emojis, icons. Boom. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Screen will serve as a simple. Actually, just copy it all, and then I'm just going to make sure, where am I going to paste the prompt? Let's see. What section am I going to paste the prompt for or to in? Okay, so it's going to be in the index HTML. I need to airdrop these files over so that I can add these in as a reference. Cool. Boom. Got that. Okay. I'm in index HTML. I'm going to copy this over. I'm going to paste this. Open that. Go to my downloads. And I'm going to drop those in for reference. Attached pictures for reference. This is probably the last command that I'm able to run right now. And then I'm going to make notes of what I need to do next. And you'll just have to wait. That's what I love about this is, like, I have an idea in my head, something that I think would actually really work. So the background of this is there used to be this web service called Tiny Letter, and it had a small niche cult following. I think they got acquired by MailChimp, and then it was just like shut down. But people need to be able to send newsletters with ease without having like a full blown service. don't get me wrong, I am a huge, huge ConvertKit fan. Formerly ConvertKit, now Kit. Love Kit. But it's also like a full-blown newsletter. And it's not like the most mobile friendly. Nothing really is. I want something on my phone where I can blast out a newsletter to whatever small group signed up for that specific landing page, and be able to have, you know, essentially 1,000 newsletters in my pocket, right? Um, and there isn't anything out there that does that right now for the creator on the go, for the busy entrepreneur. Be able to create a landing page, compose the letter, and send it out all from your phone. Boom. Okay. Looks like it did it. I don't know if I'm sold on that yet. We can adjust those later. Those are like little emojis. Interact developments. Okay. I'm just gonna address it one by one. Um, oh wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Um, I just want to view this by refreshing. Oh, freaking sick! What? Okay. I kind of like the emojis actually, but it's not like as clean. I don't know. This is freaking sick. Okay. This is the hardest thing to stop this right now, but I have to. I do need to get ready and get out of here. Um, but what I'm gonna do is I'm going to make a simple send to do. I left off on step 3, so I need to continue on with that. Do I need to change the emojis or leave them? Make sure I can deploy mobile and not just on the web. And do I need a domain right now? I mean, I just want to see here. Namecheap. I doubt it's available. Well, it is for $12,000. Um, tiny letter. Let's see. Bear letter. I'm tempted because I am genuinely inspired by Bear Blog. This is Bear Blog. I love it. So simple, so elegant. Um, just like all you need in a blog. Um, I don't know. I don't need to worry about this right now. I just want to build this prototype. So right now I'm calling it Simple Send. So stay tuned. I'm going to build this bit by bit by bit, and let's see if I can get this to 10,000 monthly recurring revenue or anything. 500. I'll take that. That'd be great. Because I know that this is necessary. So as I'm running down on time, let me read my manifesto here. So the Simple Send manifesto. I believe that sending, oh yeah, and I ran through a whole bunch of different versions, but this is what I landed on. I believe sending a letter should be as simple as sending a text. The ideas that you have in your head should experience the least amount of resistance possible from conception to creation. There doesn't need to be anything else complicating the beauty of the words that you write. Friction of any kind can and will stop you from just sending it. At the root of who you are as a creator and entrepreneur, you have a core message that needs to be preserved and maintained. Too many features distract from that message and pull both you and your audience away from the foundation of your brand, which is your writing. Simple Send is for the solopreneur, the creator in the trenches, the small but mighty team building big things, the dreamers who haven't tasted success yet but know it's loading, the early morning grinders and midnight oil burners. Simple Send is bootstrapped, made specifically for the bootstrapped. Maybe this becomes something big, maybe it stays small and special. Either way, we build for the ones who just want to send. We're built on timeless words of wisdom. Keep it simple. Send. No ads, no tracking games, no spammy growth hacks, just trust between sender and reader. You have a message the world needs to hear. Nothing should stop you from sending it. Welcome to Simple Send. Your home. Have a great day, guys.